Hey y'all. In today's video, we are cooking one of my favorite Asian inspired dishes. I like to call it Blasian chicken, right? Because it's Asian and I'm black. Okay, anyway. All right, so you could definitely have this meal on the table in 30 minutes or less, and your family and tummy will love you for it. This meal can be modified to fit vegan criteria as well as keto-friendly criteria. Just sub the chicken for tofu or omit it altogether. You could also substitute the soy sauce with liquid aminos. You could add red bell pepper, broccoli, steak, corn. You could add anything to this stir fry. It would work. These are our ingredients. Everything will be listed completely in the description box, so don't you fret. Everything should be readily available to you, and if not, everything has a substitute, so don't trip. Everything has a substitute. So the first thing that we're gonna do is wash our chicken or rinse our chicken, and then we want to pat it dry and then cut it into 1-inch pieces. I'm using both boneless, skinless chicken breasts and thighs in this recipe. You always want to wash your hands frequently and your utensils frequently when you're working with raw food, especially chicken and eggs. So once our chicken is cut, we season it with our soy sauce, garlic powder, pepper, and onion powder. Everything is to taste, so you're going to season everything to taste. You're gonna dust it with the cornstarch and then mix it all up. Mix everything together, and then you're gonna sit your chicken to the side so it can come to room temperature. That is the secret to tender sauteed chicken, is letting it come to room temp. And also patting it dry. All right, so we have our avocado oil that we heated in our wok. And I'm just gonna brown the chicken in batches, just so everything gets nice and brown. And on the last batch, you're going to deglaze with the white wine. And again, don't forget that everything will be listed in the description box. So I'm using about a tablespoon of white wine. It's called white cooking wine. And I'm just gonna deglaze the pan, as you see, with my wooden spatula. If you knew what deglazing was before this video, type deglaze in the comment section. So once we've deglazed our pan and the last batch of chicken is completely browned and done and cooked through, we're gonna add it to our other pile of chicken. And I'll show you my pile of chicken once we get done. Just a second here. So once you have all your chicken cooked through and browned, you are going to add your vegetables to heated oil. You're gonna heat some more oil in your wok or your skillet, and then you're gonna add your onions and peppers first. So if you have onions, peppers, mushrooms, things that may take a while to get softened, you wanna add those first. I just added a sprinkle of kosher salt to the onions and peppers. It's all about building those flavors, starting from the bottom, baby. Flavoring everything as you go. So we just waiting for them to get soft like I like them, or at least softer than they are, because they're still gonna continue to cook. I'm adding minced garlic. This time I'm using the jar garlic that they sell in the produce section at Walmart. I would recommend using the fresh garlic and you just mince it yourself, but I'm using what I got. You just saw me add the cabbage and carrots. I am using the Matchbox carrots that were already chopped up in the produce section, and I cut the cabbage myself, as you could probably do. Adding a little more kosher salt and a lot of black pepper. I like black pepper. I think black pepper is very important in Asian cuisine. So now you're just gonna watch me let it cook down. And in a few minutes, you're gonna see the comparison of when we put it in and to where we are now. So you can kind of see what you're checking for. If you're using a cast iron skillet, be careful because those don't cool down as fast as a wok. They're thicker. So I wouldn't recommend using cast iron for this. I would use one of my little cheap skillets, something that won't hold heat as well. So I just added about 2 tablespoons of my sauce mixture. Again, everything is in the description box. So I let that cook for 2 or 3 minutes, and then I add the chicken, and then I'm gonna add most of the rest of my sauce. I took it slow just because I don't like for it to be super wet, I guess, overly saucy. So I take it slow on the sauce and kind of let the cornstarch do its job, and the brown sugar and honey, and then I'll add more if I need to. And of course, my husband wants me to add more. You'll see his little shorts come up, encouraging me to add more sauce in a second. All right, guys, so this is pretty much it. I let it cook until I am happy with the texture of the vegetables. Always taste it. I think after I tasted this, I added a little bit of sriracha, as you'll see, and I added a little more garlic powder, which you don't see. So it's all about making it taste how you know your family wants to eat it. There is no right or wrong way. As long as you have the technique down, you can season it however you want. So this is where we come to the end, guys. Only thing else that I'm gonna do is add my chopped green onions, or more chopped green onions to the top. If you like videos like this, be sure to hit the like button. If you hated this video, hit the dislike button. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. If you like videos like this and you want to see more like this, let me know. Don't forget that life is too short to short yourself on life. Y'all live blessed, all right? Bye.